Hi everyone, my name is Siram Ablakpeglo and I have here with me my teammate Evans Agbisi, who is behind the camera. We are students of University of Professional Studies, currently in our second year reading accounting and finance, and we are teammates for the Principles of Marketing Group 4. So today we'll be talking about the lack of innovation of Ghanaian businesses, and we have here in our midst a special person in the market industry. He goes by the name Mr. Jonathan Ewuku Asamoah, the financial manager of NutriFoods and a sister company of Olams Ghana Limited. So hi, Mr. Asamoah, how are you doing?
Hi, Siriam. Okay, so the name has changed to Olam Agri, but
Okay,
NutriForce Ghana Limited is correct. So Olam is a sister company, as you mentioned. So pleasure meeting you,
pleasure
and
meeting
thanks
you
for the
too.
opportunity also.
Thank you for accepting our offer. So we would like to know a little bit brief introduction about your organization, that's NutriFoods and then Olam Ghana Limited.
Okay, okay. So I don't know whether your visit is coincidental, but we are 30 years in Ghana
Wow.
this year. Yes, so we are celebrating our 30 years anniversary. That is Olam Agri.
Mm.
Um, Currently, Olam has three entities in Ghana: NutriForce Ghana Limited, um, Olam Agri Ghana Limited, and Olam Food Ingredients. So we all have a special product that and business line that we're dealing. And for NutriForce Ghana Limited, where we are today, if you can see, Tasty Tom is a key brand that we push here. We have two plants in Ghana for NutriForce. One here, which does the Tasty tomato mix, and then we have a biscuit processing plant also, which does brands like and Peck, Check Chalk,
Yeah.
Nutri Snacks, and now we have breakfast cereal even on the market. Yeah, so
Okay.
basically that is about Walam Agri and its related company and the NutriForce also.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
One. So, welcome back. It was a nice interaction at the warehouse, a brief introduction about NutriFoods and Olam's Ghana Limited. So we are about talking about so let's start off with our main topic for the day. That's lack of innovation of Ghanaian businesses. So we'll start off with what do you think the current state of innovation is in Ghana?
Current state of innovation in Ghanaian business.
Yeah. Well, I think it's not really supported that much due to certain environmental factors and all we have.
So that should be correct, but I want to pick this from a perspective what really triggers innovation. Okay.
Yeah.
So I would say there are conscious effort or let me say progressions that triggers innovation or there are challenges that triggers innovation.
Okay.
So if I say there are conscious effort or there are progress growth for innovation, it means that either we are deliberately researching and developing an innovative idea that has a need, or we sit down aloof, a challenge comes up, and we innovate.
Yeah.
And I am so sure we're all in this country. And when COVID, you know,
Came out.
came out, and in varied ways, we all got impacted.
Yeah.
Those who had adopted innovative ideas, and that could be that digital portal for payment or collections, those who are doing e-commerce businesses,
Yeah.
even if we say tax collection system,
Yeah.
if there were countries that had digital tax collection systems, I'm not sure they were impacted so much as compared to those who fully relying on manual tax collection. So innovation stems from a research towards progress or growth
Yeah.
or a challenge that and currently in this country I think we are doing well,
Yeah.
though not at a pace where we want to be, but I think industry doing so well and government is also doing so well. Now we have Ghana card,
Yeah.
well, which is a digital ID
ID.
for every single Kenyan who qualifies to be with that. There are so many other digital mediums in Ghana where we have been finding our taxes and all that. So I think the adoption now in Ghana, both industry and as state is not bad. We just hope that it moves at a faster pace.
Mm. Okay. So the next question is, how important is innovation for Ghana's economic growth?
So, how important is innovation?
For Ghana's economic growth.
All this will be edited, right?
Yeah, we'll cut it.
If you come here again, I'll beat you like a thief.
Stop sitting in the chair and doing like this as if you are saying it. Yeah, yeah, like this, fidgeting and this.
Okay, so one, I could see that there is a chance for competitive employment.
Yeah.
You know, when a vice president, move the agenda of digital payment platforms, mobile money adoption, and all that, I think we are seeing a lot of youth implementing now.
Yeah,
All you need is a
exactly.
little capital, your SIM, your phone,
Phone,
and you are in business.
Yeah.
So that brings some kind of economic benefits
Yeah.
to individuals and to the nation at large. At least you get taxes from all that.
Yeah.
Secondly, I think the importance of innovation is linked to cost savings for any industry.
Yeah.
Okay, because innovation means that I am improving my processes. I am automating my processes. I'm moving something that have prone to errors from my current operational scheme. So once I don't commit those errors, or once I remove things which are not necessary, I save some kind.
So it's just like the microenvironment whereby you use your weaknesses to build upon your strengths. So that's literally, yeah.
Okay, so the next question we'd like to ask you is,
and I can also add that globally, it puts you on an edge where you become competitive. If you're innovative, and you attract foreign investment. No investor will want to come in and invest in a country or a company that is not innovative. You will die out.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it also puts you on the better edge.
Yes.
exactly. So moving forward, we want to ask you, looking at the current economic system that we use here in Ghana, the regulatory environment, how do you think they impact innovation in the Ghanaian business?
Innovation and regulatory. Okay, so let's start from when you even have an innovative idea. As an individual organization that you want to probably do a startup entity. I think currently it is not so easy to even register a business or get licenses or get it. So that bureaucratic processes of getting things done or even getting your innovative idea registered needs to be worked on. If we could digitize those process, if we could enhance, the end-to-end process of it, and those are all regulatory stuff. RGD, whether it's FDA, are all part of the regulatory framework in this country. So if they are able to move at a faster pace, just as we're innovating, that should help. And I also think that when we talk about tax policies, there should be some kind of tax policies that motivate innovative ideas.
Yes.
People who try to research into innovation, who invest into innovation needs to be applauded and give some kind of tax.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so that being said, should there be some barriers that prevent all this kind of innovation and all that? So I don't know if you can highlight certain primary barriers that confront as when anyone has an industry.
So barriers, I mentioned the regulatory, which we all know. So once you're not so motivated to start it, the frustration alone you go through, we could limit. And second, so let me just put this in on tape. Let me just capture that coming to the face. So second may be probably lack of funding. Even if it's there, or you are able to even access a facility from the bank, you all know how high the the charges. Cost of borrowing is so high in this country, so funding is difficult in case you want to go into any research and development of any university, unless it's a challenge that has come for people to live with, and that you find any ways and means, to live in it. But primarily, I think our curriculum is the main area, yes, because our educational system is not built in such a manner that right from basic education
from infancy, you
yes,
get
you are
the
thinking of
know-how and
things
then
that
the
you are
skills
thinking of.
to develop your problem
We
solving.
are just doing theory,
Theory.
literature reviews, and then
Exactly.
we come out from school, and then we just come to the world of work, and then we find ourselves. So I think one of the greatest barriers is that I am so sure the curriculum is worked on. We should be able to get it.
Because personally, I think if we look at these leading countries in production, like US and then China, they literally pick the children from infancy. They ask them what they want to do, and then they send you to their various schools, and then you start developing on your skills right from your childhood. So when you grow up, you know that okay, you have a mastery in that, and it has really built your problem solving and creative ability to think wider. Yes. So I would like you to talk about a few opportunities for startup businesses or entrepreneurs that are coming into the market industry.
So opportunities, once I'm in agri, let me just
All right.
let's start with agri. So recently I chanced on a documentary of passion fruit being manufactured in Ghana.
Wow.
I was just researching to what combination of fruits I can use for fruit juice. So I chanced on that video. Yeah, so we could blend passion fruit and pineapple as for fruit juice. Yeah. So, and we have somebody doing passion fruit on a large scale in Ghana. Forget the link, I'll share with you.
All right.
So agri offers the opportunity, and it's not a traditional agri practices, but a more innovative manner. People are planting in their homes and getting economic substances from it. You get it, and now you don't need a large land to farm.
Yeah, exactly.
You get it. So that is an opportunity for the youth and for who want to venture into any innovative stuff. So agri offers it. And the second, which everybody is now doing, is on e-commerce.
Yes,
exactly. And so that's an opportunity. Now your business does not really need a large edifice or a location. All you need is
your internet,
and
then
then
your
mobile
all the
social
device.
media handles. So when you go on TikTok, you see so many food
Businesses.
vendors, so many services, and they are making it so big. And thanks to COVID, I'm sure some people made money so much from the COVID era. Those who already engaged in e-commerce, those who also were challenged to are making it now. So these are two broad opportunities that are available for us.
Very well said. So finally, we would want to ask you on your take on the way forward on promoting innovation in Ghana Ghana industry.
So first you have to look at the curriculum. A revamp of it. I think there should be a careful government to look at that curriculum and then build it in a manner that will drive innovation right from the word home. And funding should be also made available. So if you have specific financial institutions that could say that we have a wing that is supporting research and development into innovative ideas at this particular cheaper rate or whatever it is, I think it will help. Now, lastly, I should say that innovation drives most on digital platforms most of the time. Whether it is robotics, whether it is artificial intelligence, whether it's whatever it is. A few months ago, when MTN data got disrupted, I'm sure
most of us were having challenges
living for a while. So that is it. I think more investment needs to go into that, building an infrastructure of internet and data. So these are my take.
Thank you very much for your time and your wonderful opinions. Yes. So we look forward to see an improvement in innovation in the Ghanaian industry and businesses at large. So we'd like you to just say like a few words to the youth out there that would like to, start up their own business or enter into the business industry, and then give your shout out.
All right, so thank you, Joe.
You can just
It's been an opportunity for us to have this kind of conversation.
Yeah.
One is dear to your heart, it's dear to my heart. I'm sure we
Yeah.
are able to articulate more on that and to share. But today, if you're not ready, don't venture. That's what I'm saying.
Don't try.
Because yes, because per the discussion, we don't have a support system now so much now. So you need to be very, very self-motivated and pick guidance from people who don't. No one is an island. No man is an island. So yeah, pick guidance, pick thoughts from people who have done it before. Then I'm sure you succeed. Yeah, but then, as I said, make sure that you have that intrinsic motivation to start.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you get frustrated and drop off, and that you don't want to happen.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Seram Ablapeglo. Today we'll be discussing about solutions, practical solutions to the lack of innovation of Ghanaian businesses. I have here with me 4 panels that would help me with this discussion. So on my right, we have here.
I'm saying Mustafa.
Okay. And so on my left, I have here with me. So first off, we'll begin with the current state of innovation in Ghanaian businesses. And we've already had an interaction with the finance manager of NutriFoods and its sister company, Olam's Ghana, on the general overview of innovation of Ghanaian businesses, the lack and all those things. So we are just going to talk about practical solutions to this. So first off, when we talk about the current state of our innovation in Ghanaian businesses, we know and we've realized that it's a mix of progress and challenges. And here lies the case that these challenges are sometimes picked up by business people with creative minds and problem analytical thinking skills. They are able to develop these challenges into new solutions in order to improve on their business. And then here lies the case, we term it as innovation. Yes. So we would proceed. So when we talk about the importance of innovation in Ghanaian businesses, we would like to talk about a practical solution on that. And Mr. Mustafa would help us with that. So Mr. Mustafa, please can you take over from there?
So looking at how innovation has drives Ghana economy high. Innovation has actually helped the economy. That's by increasing productivity, and also it has reduced cost in production, and also it has attract more investment into the economy. So looking at the productivity and efficiency in the system, let's take a manufacturing company as Akosombo for instance. We have the Akosombo Textile Manufacturing Company, which has adopted an automated production method which has boosted the production level of the company higher. That has helped raise the production rate to about 30% in the system.
One of the regulatory environments in Ghana I want to talk about is the tax policies. And one recommendation I would give is that the government should introduce more tax reliefs and deductions, so
Okay.
that the research and development companies will be able to innovate their institutions.
Businesses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so to our next solution, it's going to focus on the primary barriers to innovation in Ghanaian businesses. And Ms. Etel Fafa will be taking us through that. So Ms. Etel, please, the floor is yours.
So looking at the primary barriers of innovation in Ghana, we have the lack of funds from entrepreneurs and startups. They don't have so much money to start up their businesses. And then they have difficulty in accessing loans because they don't have the collateral to guarantee the loans. So moving forward, I think some solutions to this problem is one, the government should try and collaborate with innovation hubs around the continent so that they can help with the loans, grants, and what have you to help these entrepreneurs and startups bring their dreams into reality.
Alicia said it all. So now we will be looking at some solutions to the opportunities that exist for the startups and entrepreneurs. And Mr. Evans Adesi will be taking us through that. Thank you.
Okay, so let's talk about the businesses that are running businesses in Ghana. You know, most of them are now rising and they need audience, they need customers, they need platforms to be able to reach their customers who are far away. And right now we have e-commerce that is playing a very major role. And we realize that the e-commerce that we even have are not really effective or enough for these marketing companies and these production companies to be able to reach their customers. So I think my view, my take is that industries or even marketing companies can even have software engineers or software developers to produce more electronic commerce or electronic platforms for them to use to reach their customers who are far away. And I'm sure this will help the industry to grow more effectively.
Yeah. So thank you. So you have said everything about the opportunities to start up businesses and to entrepreneurs. So we're now looking at a way forward for promoting innovation in Ghanaian businesses. And when we look at our video, the financial manager already spoke about that. So I'll just talk about a few solutions to that point. So I personally think that more award schemes should be implemented in the country to motivate young marketers and then producers on the market to produce more. So we can look at such award schemes such as Innovation and Startup Awards. For instance, when we take the Ghana Startup Awards, so for that we will recognize innovative startups and entrepreneurs. So all has been said. The solutions to innovation, lack of innovation of Ghanaian businesses has all been discussed in this sitting. So I would like to close the curtains on this discussion. Thank you very much.